this has kind of informed us on where we need to go next in year 8 for console players.
Thank God. Feels so good to hear that. Like, it just feels so good to see them actually caring about console for the first time in forever. Like, just wait till you see this stuff. Alright, so in today's video, I wanted to make a video looking at the new changes that are coming this year to console, because this is by far the biggest year console has ever seen, and it's not even close. There's a lot I really want to get into. Also, don't mind me. I am so sick right now. I think I either have COVID or the flu. I'm going to get a COVID test today. But I got sick from the Invitational. Somebody is coming for my neck right now. It's trying to take me out. But a lot of people got sick. But I still want to make a video for you guys. Sorry, this video should have been up earlier. But I literally have been in bed for the past couple days. I'm still feeling terrible. But we got to make a video. Got to suck it up and make a video. I really want to talk to you guys about this because this stuff is really huge. So I'm going to look at the Year 8 Season 1 like reveal panel. I'm going to skip around through it because I'm sure you guys have seen it as well as I've seen it. But I have a bunch of topics that I do want to talk about. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe. Also, sorry, there's a bunch of like, just kind of like not really any gameplay videos. I've been sick, so I wanted to have a new gameplay video coming out soon, so just stay tuned. I just want to feel better before I play a lot more, but let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was, one, the new operator. This is not really the console stuff, but this is the new operator. So, while I was at the Invitational, I was talking to one of the devs about this, and he was pretty much just saying like how excited he was to see how all the new stuff is going to be. Because think about this, right? For example, you could take this Brava drone and you're on attack, right? You can go in, you can get cap cans. People will walk into their own cap cans. Malusi devices, as you see on the screen, which this is going to be insane. A Runigate's Gate's going to be wild. I was talking with Dev about the Runigates Gates because think about it. On defense, what are you going to use to break in a Runegate if attacked? You don't have many throwables. You have to waste a C4. You have to waste impacts. Like, it's going to be very hard, like, to do. So it's going to be crazy from the operator. Same with if you take Mozzie and you capture their drone, you can then take your drone out and you can capture the claymores, which is insane. You can capture the attacking claymores. They can walk into their own claymore. But this is a huge thing I want to talk about, and I want to give you my honest opinions on the mousetrap stuff, as well as a bunch of the new stuff that's coming to consoles that I'm so sick for. Like, I'm not even just talking about the anti-cheat mousetrap. I'm talking about a lot bigger stuff, like, you know, hip leaning, the training grounds, which we'll get into. But look at this. This is nuts. It has been running in the background for a bunch of seasons. Now, there's a couple questions on what you ask yourself. Okay, if it's been running in the background, why have they not just banned these people? I've been getting into a lot of debates on Twitter. My reasoning I could assume that they're not going to ban everyone is because there is so many people that use Zim. Like, so many people that they are going to essentially not want to lose their fan base, especially the ones that are going to be spending the most amount of money. I personally don't mind if they ban everyone. I actually hope I wish they would have, but they're not. They're pretty much just have us running in the background and see who is doing what and checking if it's working. So a lot of people are always talking about that it's not going to work for Zim, but it is going to work for Zim in terms of they've tried it on Zim, because the Wei Yu, the esports director, he literally posted like Zim play here. I'll get the tweet for you. So Wei Yu posted Zim users with like a mouse trap box thing, and it was like the guy who like died, like Harry from the game. But it's pretty much going to be insane. Like, I was talking about this on Twitter. But this shows that they did test out Zim on this, because they clearly are talking about Zim. Like, Zim players were like, oh, well, they're not talking about Zim. They're talking about some other off-brand Zim type thing. But clearly they're talking about Zim here, meaning they've tried it out on Zim. Now, yes, I have also seen that Zim came out with a video and a statement pretty much saying that they're going to be working against this. Now, my honest opinions on this, let me explain real quick. I have this running in the background. Essentially, this is crazy though too. When they were doing it, who's doing it, and like the highest rank. Like, look at this stuff. Like, obviously, you're gonna have a low chance of copper and a very high chance of champion. Because if they're using Zim, they'd be higher up in the ranking. However, let me give my explanation on this. Do I truly think this is gonna work? I think off the bat, like the day it comes out, it's gonna work for a little bit, and then I think Zim is gonna update it, and then it's going to not work. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna not work, and then Ubisoft's gonna update it. It's gonna work again. Then Zim, I think it's gonna be an ongoing battle, kind of like the cheater situation on PC. But I do, from the people that I've spoke to about it, like at the Invitational, they're very confident in this. As I've said, they've been running it in the background. So They know who's using it. They know it's working. And yes, they have used Zim to try this out, assuming they took apart a Zim or tested out a Zim on this stuff and it was able to detect it. So we know that for sure. So unless Zim puts out an update the day of, like, it's not going to work. Because MK is not going to work on console right away. Okay, so that's that. However, like I said, I do think that Zim is going to come out with updates to go against this, and I think Ubisoft is going to be an ongoing battle. But this is crazy. This is going to be huge for console. Mid-season. It's not coming out right away, though. It's coming out like mid-season. But look at this. Input lag activated. I think they should just do it. Just max it out right away. Like, why do you do it after a bunch of games? Like, bro, just do it right away. Like, it makes 0 sense. Do it right away. I didn't understand this, but it still looks sick. Like, you have to unplug it, and then keep playing the controller, and after a few games, it will fix itself. Like, if you guys don't understand, essentially, like, the latency is just gonna be, like, it's gonna be a lot of input delay. So if you guys have never played with input delay, it's terrible. I've played with input delay on controller when I tried to use my Xbox controller on PS5. It was terrible. It's actually so bad. Like, playing with an input delay is the most annoying thing in the world. So trust me, it's going to be very hard for Zim players to play with any form of input delay. It's actually really weird. I also play with input delay when I play controller on PC because my wire was broken. So I was having delay, and it is terrible. I promise you it is horrible. So they're going to be actually cooked until Zim updates the thing and they go back and forth and they keep on doing it. Personally, I think that they should just ban everyone. Like, literally just ban everyone that they have detected in the background of using Zim, or give them, or make them have latency right away. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. But now I want to talk about the where is it at? The reloading stuff. Where, like, pretty much you can't, like, sprint cancel or reload, or you can't, like, cancel or reload. Interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, to be honest. I really don't think it'll be that big of a deal. You see how it's like forcing him to reload and he can't cancel it? It's just, you actually have to understand reloading better. They're buffing 0 again. I'm sure you guys know I'm happy about it. Now there will be 0 noise when it's shot until it's turned around, which is gonna be great. Like, the only time it'll make a noise when you turn around like that. It's the only time it'll make a noise. It won't be like a ding and it gets shot. It won't be like that.
For the muzzle brake, we're going from 45% up to 50%.
The muzzle brake's getting a buff.
From 15% to 35%.
Compensator getting a buff.
Used in year 7 is a shooting range, and I highly recommend you go into there and test all this stuff out to find the perfect.
It's gonna be crazy. No flash hider buff though. So I'm gonna have an attachment video when it comes out, pretty much telling you what you should use and what you should not use. I'll definitely try them out and let you guys know which one's better. This is gonna be crazy too with shields. So when you use shields now, you won't. Thank God, you won't kill people right away anymore. It'll throw them back like an Oryx. It's gonna be like a nomad. Look at this. So you can look around with it, and you can melee with it, and it pushes them back. It's gonna be crazy. This is definitely gonna be nuts. Hold on, let me get to the console. Yeah, player comfort and console improvements. Look at this.
Fine-tuning the handling for drone strafing, and all of this has kind of informed us on where we need to go next in year 8 for console players.
Thank God. Feels so good to hear that. Like, it just feels so good to see them actually caring about console for the first time in forever. Like, just wait till you see this stuff.
Works for you. This is our first step in giving console players more flexibility over.
Like, I'm not really gonna use any of this stuff, but let me show you what I will use in this. Controller remapping, meaning you can make any button. Okay, right? Look at this. You can make any button whatever you want. So if you want to aim with A, for example, for some odd strange reason, you could. So I don't know why I can't see down here, but you can hip lean. They were talking about adding hip lean to console. I don't know where it is in this. I've been looking through here, but they have been talking about adding hip lean to console, like because they're gonna be more buttons for you to map. Meaning, for example, where's my controller at? It's somewhere. It's all over there. I'm not gonna get it, but essentially, is there a controller over here that I have mine? There is. Okay, hold on. This is not my scuff controller, okay? But Look at this, okay? So if I take this controller, right, and I wanted to use this D-pad, right, to hip lean, I could, right? Or what I might do is I might make like throw my grenade with LB or with the analog stick, and then my RB the right on the D-pad, and then make my LB and RB hip leaning. If you want to do that, you could. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up using my paddles to hip lean with. Maybe bottom left paddles, bottom left and right paddles hip lean, top left and right to actually lean, or to lean. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting. I'm definitely excited to see it. I would like to see more about it before I give it a full, like, but I believe in it. But I'm so hyped that there's going to be a hip leaning on console. Finally. It's going to be interesting. But more about that very soon. Now, this is what I'm most excited about. I won't lie to you. Look at this. They have an... This is so sick. I've always wanted to play Aim Labs on controller. And yes, it's coming to console, okay? It's not just coming to PC. I have been waiting for this for so long. I play Aim Labs on PC all the time for Valorant. I'm like, damn, I wish we had something like this for controller. Look, they literally are going to have this. This is going to be huge. Bro, the Aim Labs is so good. I promise you it is so good. Like this is crazy. Being able to do this on a controller while moving left and forth, back and right, is going to help you with your warm-up routine so much. I am going to have a bunch of videos on the best warm-up routines when this does come out, so make sure you're subscribed. But it's going to be insane. Like, I'm literally so excited for this. Having more warm-up things, especially with people who play controller, it makes it so good. But this is crazy too. So we're going to be able to warm up against an actual bot. Like, I wouldn't do this one. But if you're new to the game, this is huge. This is huge. But this is it right here. Defender AI playlist.
Teach your friends how to play Siege and to learn new operators and new maps. We're really
This is sick.
about this new AI playlist. It uses a machine.
Can I just say, if I die to a bot, somebody's getting cooked. And I would actually love to see E2 Smooth versus a bot. I actually wonder who would win that fight. But this should be fun.
By our current players playing today.
Look at this.
In this playlist, you'll play as an attacker against a defender AI. The next steps for us afterwards would be to add the
Apparently, they actually make, like, rotates and stuff like that, too, which would be crazy. Like, I forgot I was talking about it, but I was talking to them about it, and they were like, yeah, they actually make rotates and make default site setups. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, they spoke about hip lean. They spoke about the new range, new shooting range. Like, the biggest things for console right now, literally just think about this, okay? Mousetrap, anti-zim. If this actually works, which I think it will work right away, this is going to be amazing for controller players. 2, you have the brand new button mapping, which is huge for people. Finally being able to do whatever I want with my controller is going to be amazing. Okay, I can only do that because I have a scuff, but people who do not have a scuff, this is huge for you, and you're going to love it. 3, hip leaning on console, something that we have been waiting for so long. I don't know where it is in this video. I've been looking all over. Would they cut it out or something? But they've been talking about it, and I was talking to people about it at the event. Adding in hip lean. That is nuts. Okay. Then also, they're adding in streamer mode to console. It's not in this video for some reason. I'm trying to find it. It's 2 separate videos in this Ubisoft channel. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with them. But they're adding in streamer mode to console. Meaning, if you stream, or you want to change your name, you can. You won't be stream sniped. It's going to be amazing. I am so excited for console. This is by far the biggest update that's ever come out so far. So I'm super grateful and cannot wait to get in. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited? Hopefully you did enjoy this video. I will see y'all. Have an amazing day. Much love. And I promise when I feel better, I'll have way more videos out. But also, I'm editing the vlog for the invitationals. It was so much fun. That'll be out next. Have a great day. Much love. Mwah.